weeks.
That's right.
Very interesting.
Yes, very interesting. And hey, Josh, how you going? Good to see you
Hi, I'm good. I'm alive and breathing.
back.
Surprise, surprise. Made it from the rural sides.
From the what? Oh, the rural sites, yes.
Yeah.
The outback.
Oh, not even technically outback. It's the tip, the very tip of Australia.
Oh, like Cape York?
Bamaga is the town that's just like literally a 30-minute drive to the tip of Australia.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I always thought that Cape York was like the furthest town north of Australia.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like, well, Cape York is the very tip of Australia. Then you've got Bamaga, which is like the next largest town to Cape York tip.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Cool.
But how has everyone been?
Good. Really good. Yeah. Just kicking along and...
Haven't broken ourselves again from rolling around?
Oh, touch wood.
Touch wood.
I got another comp coming up in a couple of weeks, so...
Yeah.
I finished my 100-day challenge, which is pretty cool. That was last Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, just...
What have you been doing since? Do you still do the 10 or 100?
I actually got really sick.
Okay, Ron?
I got really sick.
From working out too much?
I think my body just knew it was time to get sick.
Oh, don't we
Fair
love
enough.
that?
Yeah, I don't know. It was really weird. Like I went to bed Monday and then Sunday night, and then literally woke up with like my body sore, like body aches, runny nose, sneezing, like, literally like the cold flu.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So I had a couple.
Glad
days
you
off
feeling
work.
better?
Yeah, feeling heaps better actually. So it hasn't been an eventful week, but it's been a week.
Yep.
Ethan, yep, so customer, just a bundy rum there, and it's pretty fun.
Beauty of working at a bottle, though.
Just having fun at the cash register. Well, now that everyone's here, it's actually pretty nice to see everyone here. I think it's been a first time for a long time.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
It has.
Hasn't it?
Yeah, so it's good to have everyone back on board. So, background, this might look a lot different from when you last saw.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll do. I don't know, unless anyone else wants to do a bit of a recap. Does anyone want to refresh Barakai's memory of how we got here?
Slept through a lot of it.
I truthfully don't know if I remember a lot of it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So last session, Uzaan had bartered his way. Oh, sorry, it was like a shorter session. Uzaan had bartered his way to get money back for Vane and also get the little cotton strands to make friendship bracelets.
Yep.
And so then you finished your conversation up with Amira, joined the party joined back up with the party, and also Eleanor was talking with Rathcran, her brother. So they had also finished their conversation. You all came back together to kind of make your next move, and you'd also all remembered that that Gronrid had offered you a double bounty if you were to find out why Vezok was coming back and what his plans were next. If you were to chase after the army that just fled off Deep Summit, so which you did. Got on your boat, Rathgren joined you. Nothing interesting happened when you ventured across the seas and arrived on the mainland on Faerûn. And when you got there, so it was Doldos and Uzaan had saw some tracks leading into the bush that looked like the footprints of sharkfolk and dragonborn and kobolds. So you all followed that trail, and as you were following that trail, you had stumbled upon this campfire, and within it are all these cultists, dragonborn, sharkfolks. Sorry, only one sharkfolk within this camp, and a boulder was released upon both you, Barakai, and Uzaan. Uzaan, unfortunately, did not escape out of the way and got knocked to the side, taking, I think you took 14 or 15 hit points of bludgeoning damage from the boulder tumbling down, and you had all entered. Oh, and also Vane had snuck up on one of the cultists and hacked at its throat, killing it instantly. And Doldos, you hacked it with your hand axe, I'm pretty sure it was, and was able to slaughter one of the cultists at the bottom there. So you all are in combat at the moment.
Yep.
I am going to do something a little bit to make things a bit easier on my end with this whole, because towards the end last session it was getting really glitchy with the internet and stuff. So I'm going to move from a live map into a different map, which is already all set up, but it's not the exact same map, but it will also be easier on your end to see. It's not a live map, it's just a
It's a still image.
Yeah, still image of the map, but I tried to find one that was closest resembled to the terrain of the campfire, but I couldn't find anything that was exactly closer. But it should be pretty much exactly the same, but just different. So I'm going to switch it over now. Is everyone okay with that? I just thought I would kind of disclose that before just jumping into it.
Yeah.
I'm all good.
No.
I want you to remain
of course.
glitchy. I want you to remain glitchy. So I just swapped it over then.
Suffer. Bit different, but same.
Yeah,
Different.
it's different, but I don't like the rectangle shaped map. That was the one thing that really was grinding my gears. But it's pretty much what resembles the campfire as close as possible, one that I can find.
Why didn't you just screenshot the other map and just use a still image of that?
I did, but the screen image just was blurry, and it just I don't know, just wasn't.
Fair enough.
Whereas this, at least this has got detailed, and you can, when you zoom in on it, it's not going to just make it heaps blurry. So at least you can kind of zoom in on it.
Yeah.
Make it look nice, and it looks nice. It's a nice looking map. It's just
I'm gonna say it's not bad.
just the rectangle thing I don't like. But anyway.
Well, you zoom in enough, it's not rectangle anymore.
Yeah, that is true. So we did finish the round on Doldos. So I didn't add the dead bodies of the cultists that you, Vane, and Doldos had hacked and killed, but let's see what's happened now. Okay, cool. Yep, so... And add the... Oh yeah, cool. Stayed the same. Cool. So, yeah, it was... Doldos' last turn. And where are you? Wait. Did you roll 12 on your initiative, Eleanor?
Are you sure?
Yeah, you did. Okay, cool. So I'm just like looking at the numbers and seeing if they're the ones that like carried on from it when I changed the map to see if it should have. Wait, 1 second.
Yeah, it did, from what I can see.
Looks like it, bro.
Yep, cool. That's cool. I was hoping I had to add all the other characters first. Add them again. So, Eleanor, did you have a go? You hadn't had a go, have you?
No, not yet.
Okay, cool. So the cultist that is. Oh, yeah. So this one. Did that all just like glimmer?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this cultist moves towards you, Doldos. And I think it just reaches. Yep. And it's going to pull out its scimitar at you. And take it. AC. It rushes up with you, and as rushes up to you, and as it does rush up to you, it starts like cursing and don't you dare take us out. It goes to swing at you, but Doldos, you see this cultist running at you, and you step back. Oh. Sorry. And it misses you. Eleanor, you see Doldos evading an attack from the cultist there. What do you do?
I'll attack the cultist that's in front of me with my mace.
The orange?
That one?
Oh wait, which one? Sorry, I clicked both of them.
Yeah, orange one.
Yep.
Maybe.
It's just coming up. Why is it taking so long? Ah, there we go. With your mace, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you swing your mace at it, and because you do make a bit of noise when you march a little bit forward with all your heavy armor, it hears you coming towards, swinging the mace, and moves away from it, missing it.
Oh, that's just rude.
Very rude.
Well, I'm going to summon my spiritual weapon then and place it right here.
I want to add this. I know it's not, we said it was blue, but can I add that instead? That looks pretty cool.
It does look pretty cool.
I wonder if I can change it in blue. Anyway. And is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. So the cultist, that is. Oh, wait. Are they just adding? Did they just add that? No. Oh, I'm so confused. Where are you? One second. Ah, it's this one here. The one right at the top. There. If I do that, does that move your screen to that ping?
Not what I saw.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah, I didn't even see a ping.
I wonder why. Like, it's the one right up the top. The top right hand corner. But it should ping when I double tap it.
Got a
And
blue circle there.
Yeah.
I saw him flash.
Yeah, okay. As long as you see it flash.
That's just zooming out and looking.
Yeah. This acolyte's going to actually climb down the rocks there and accompany, start making its way towards the cultist there. What is that? It's like adding more, which is so weird.
Adding more what though?
Like, don't worry, it's kind of me just speaking my mind. But it should be like taking me to where the token is, but instead it's just adding more. But that's fine. I can work that out. Uzaan, it is your turn actually. Now, anyway.
Right. I'm gonna stick to the plan that I had last week, so I'm gonna summon my spirit of death. Right there.
Yep.
And it's basically a Grim Reaper spirit. So I'm gonna do that.
I'm going to refresh my mind with this, because I know it was a cool plan.
Oh, the plan was to use him as a distraction. You know, this Grim Reaper spirit just appears in the middle of the group, fucks shit up. But yeah, the spirit is an ally to everyone. Takes its turn immediately after me, but has its own turns. Yeah, and it's basically another melee unit.
Okay, and you can and it's your bonus action, or it's. Do you have to roll for initiative to join the order?
No, it just goes after me.
Okay. Yep, shares your initiative count and takes its turn immediately after yours. It obeys your verbal commands. If you have initiative commands, it takes the dodge action, uses its movement to avoid danger. and you can cast that up to 60 feet. Can't you?
Yeah.
Yep. So
Yeah, so roughly in between those two guys is my 60 feet.
perfect. Alright, so now you've embodied this. What kind of spirit would you think it would look like?
Well, it says embodies death, so I'm just imagining like a skeleton in a shroud with a scythe.
Yep. Yeah, I'd kind of picture that too. I was just seeing what you would, like the Grim Reaper.
Pretty much. More because I read it in the multi-attack, it says it makes a number of reaping scythe attacks. So I imagine it has to have the scythe and
Yeah.
Grim Reaper scythe.
Yeah, cool. Oh, I was just looking if there was a token for the Grim Reaper that I could add. There's not.
Is there?
No,
There's
there's
not.
not. Which would have been pretty cool. I can add a death dog or a death knight, but no Grim Reaper.
Lame.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll add
Found this cool picture when it sends through. Oh,
That's cool.
done. I'll use that image. I'll just make a token now for it. So obviously it's the Grim Reaper's turn.
Yeah.
Because it follows straight after your turn. Unless you still got something else that you want to do.
No, I think that's pretty much everything for Uzaan at the moment. I don't think anyone really needs anything else from him. So let's have a go with this Grim Reaper.
Yeah, okay.
So, because it's right there, this dude in the purple is going to get... Is it purple? It's kind of purple to me, that guy there. I'm going to use its bonus action to haunt the creature. While the target is haunted, you and the spirit sense the direction and distance to the target if it is in the same plane of existence as you. Additionally, if the target starts its turn within 10 feet of the spirit, the target may succeed on a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC or have the frightened condition until the start of the target's next turn. The target remains haunted until it dies, yada yada yada.
Okay. I just made the token then. I have to use one from online if I want to do it just quickly, so I just found that quick Grim Reaper one. And quickly
Yeah,
added.
it works, man.
Yeah. So you are using the haunt creature bonus action.
Yep.
On. Oh, it's within 10 feet, so it's gonna get. It's gonna get all of them.
I mean, if it works on all of them.
Well, that's where you wanted it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like 10 feet goes to. Yeah, which goes to all four of them. So
They all need a
make a
wisdom saving throw.
And the
I think my spell saves 15. Save DC is 16.
so 16 I've got to get.
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
if it's easiest on you, dude.
Nope. What was it? 16?
Yeah, man.
1. So the orange one, the shark folk there,
Yep.
rolled 17. So that means he isn't.
Yep. So he's good.
Yeah.
But the other 3 are frightened.
Yeah, cool.
I'm not sure what that means. I guess I don't.
I think as they have to move away from the frightened thing.
Yeah, they can't engage in combat. They pretty much turn into flight mode.
And disadvantage.
They all
Yeah,
wet their
okay. Pretty much. And ran away. So he's got to multi-attack that guy there. So 1d8 plus 3 plus spells level, which is 4. Oh shit, I'm gonna roll to hit, don't I?
Yeah. Yeah, you still have to roll to hit. But
Yeah.
do you get advantage on frightened?
Well, if they're frightened, I imagine it would be.
I'm pretty sure.
'Cause they're like, ah.
Yep, you get an advantage on. Because I would assume they're disengaging and beginning to flee or submissing. That gives you advantage.
17 or 16, so I'm guessing that's.
Yep, it hits. Which one are you going on?
17, I guess?
Yeah, but the red
Oh,
band.
no, it's the guy that's closer.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
mate, with the purple there.
Yeah, that hits.
Do you want to use the one that I rolled before, or do you want to... Can I roll again?
Oh, you use the customer. Yeah, go again.
5 plus 3 plus 4, so that's 12. Necrotic damage.
12. And do you get multiple? Yeah, you get multi-attack. Was that just one attack then?
That was one attack.
Yeah. So are you doing multi-attack and doing it again?
If he's not dead, then yeah, we'll go again.
No, he's not dead.
Then yeah, we'll go again.
Yeah. So you still have to roll a hit.
11 plus 3, I guess, 14, I think.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, no way. Okay. 6 plus 3 plus 4, 13.
Yeah. So you're attacking with the. With the haunted spirit, it doesn't walk, it kind of just hovers towards, and as it does, the flowing black cape drifts past, like as if there's wind holding it up, but it's quite a still night. The fire next to it is crackling, but within the crackling is the silent, the kind of the whooshing sounds of the scythe, isn't it? Scythe? Yeah, the scythe.
Yep.
Swooping down across the cultists, as with the haunted creature action. Would it be like a? I'm always picturing like a dementor, like this kind of like haunting kind of scream to make them flee. So
100%.
yeah. So as it's actually swiping its scythe across, it's like sucking in air as it's swooping onto it, killing the cultist with its final slice. Blood pours down onto the ground. Body hits hard on the grassy ground around it. And from where you are, Uzaan, do you talk telepathically to this?
No, because it says obeys verbal commands.
Okay, so from where you are, you kind of hear just the, like you've obviously just you shouted out to it. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to summon it and then just scream attack. Hope for the best.
So through the trees there, it's like they're stacked, and you can kind of just see through that, like the fire, and that's how you knew where to summon the spirit, the haunted spirit. So, and then you've also whispered through the trees, just kill anything, anything you can reach your weapon with, and with that, yeah, all that unfolds, and you hear like the cultist falling dead to the ground. Now I have to take the front off. Cool. And with that, where are you? I swear it's like added more. I'm so confused. No wonder they're not coming up, because they're not even on it. So I can get rid of that. They're not on there. Ah, yes, they aren't. Okay, sorry.
Sure.
Yeah. But over here, they are now where they should be. Okay. So this dragon one that's actually closest to you is it sees this haunted spirit appear in front of it, and sees it slicing down on one of its allies. It looks at because it's kind of like a mixed group that you are trying to take on. It's like there's the bandits and there's acolytes, there's cultists and shark folk, and also a dragonborn. And the shark folk looks at the bandit next to it that's fleeing from the haunted spirit. No one's really close enough to hear what they're talking about. I'm guessing if the haunted spirit heard them speaking, would that relay to you?
I think we should combine the story.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah, okay.
Just sort of a one-word operation type thing.
Yep. Okay. So with that, Dragonborn. So it's
We don't
Dragonborn.
hear shit.
Don't hear shit. Starts fleeing to the side there. And now has become Vane from where you are, up the top there. You... Oh, I pinged next... Oh, that's why it wasn't moving. So,
That time it moved.
yes, because I pinged next to it, not on the actual token. Okay, cool. Sorted that out. So, Vane, where you are, you can actually see the Dragonborn appear in your line of sight there. Appears out between the trees there. And the bandit as well next to follows after. But you, Doldos,
In the trees?
no, they're not in the trees. They're like you just see it running them out. And Doldos and Eleanor, you also see them fleeing away from what had just happened from the Horned Spirit, slashing away. And they scurry away. And I swear they all had. This one hasn't had attack. I don't know what happened to all my. That's alright. That's cool. Alright, we're back at the top. Vane. Yes, you see.
Oh, right. I'm gonna put away my longbow that I've been using. I'm still hidden, aren't I? Nobody knows where I am, right?
No. So you're up the top in the bush, in the trees there, and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that jagged cliff there. There is a dead body.
Yeah.
Dead body next to you, but I just kind of
We're there. Yep.
took away from the new map.
I've got a clear view of these guys down here, right?
If you were to move up,
I might just like creep. Yeah, I'm gonna creep up here. And I'm gonna throw a dagger at this one.
can you roll a stealth for me first?
Sorry. I just rolled the dagger.
No, that's
to hit.
fine. That's fine. Fine. We'll use that number anyway,
Also-
depending on your stealth roll.
Excellent. Oh, yeah. That's a nat 20, baby.
So from where you are, you also you're literally floating across the top of that cliff edge, and no one sees you. No one has ever seen you.
I am the wind.
Not even the wind. It's because there's no wind tonight. It's a very still night. Like there is no one knows exactly what happened up in the trees there, with a dead body there now, and you have clear sight. From your point of view, you have clear sight of those two moving down towards the, like in that line towards Barakai there.
Beautiful. Well,
Yeah, and so your dagger.
yeah, at this one. Amazing.
You hit your crossbow.
And oh no! Let's try that again then. Okay. And I have sneak attack because he didn't see me coming, and that's a finesse weapon.
Yep.
Why did
What?
it throw that many? That's
Is
not
it-
right. Why?
Because
Why?
maybe because you had advantage. Yeah, it'd be because you had you
So it was a
rolled
nat
nat 20. Yep, on your stealth.
Okay.
So out of a possible 24, you rolled almost the lowest number you could roll.
Great. Nice. That's awesome.
Is there anything else you want to do, or is that?
Yes, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to weapon fighting to throw my other dagger at this guy. Please.
Yeah. So well hit.
Lovely. Not great.
Okay, so you glide, like hover up on the grass up to the top, looking over the cliff there. And with your sneak attack, is it what weapon is your weapon? Like just light small dagger?
Yeah, another like little.
Yeah, I was almost thinking like a ninja star kind of thing, but
Yeah, like a throwing star. Yeah.
Yeah. And with like most quietly and subtle movements, but you don't even make a noise. Just these land into this cultist. Looks around, looks behind at his ally coming down. Where? You hear from up the top there. Where did that come from? And then a dagger flies into the one up the back there, falls to one knee. Where? What is happening? They try to yell out to the two at the top, at the end there, but they don't hear these harsh, like almost nightmarish screams where the first one goes to scream, trying to scream out. The first one bellows, "We're under attack!" But they do not hear. This one is the first one that you threw the knives at is heavily wounded on the ground with two, like a dagger and a star, a ninja star. I'm gonna go with ninja star.
Yeah, cool.
In it, and the other one took 6 damage. Is wounded. There's a bit of blood coming out, but he's still able to like regain himself back on to his 2 feet, like clenching at the dagger and pulls it out and throws it to the side there.
Awesome.
Is that you done now? Or you got more?
I'd like to go and get my daggers, so I've moved, I think, 10 feet already. Can I climb down the those rocks, or is it too much of a hectic drop?
No, it's only like maybe 10 feet. It's not steep, but it
Actually, I might stay where I am until they're dead.
Yeah, because you do have the other two down on that other part as well, just to the southwest of you.
Yeah, cool. All right, I'm gonna stay where I am, where no one knows where I am.
Ever.
Never to be seen again.
So yeah, that the cultist that had just received both your attacks. He's quite exhausted from just and bleeding out quite heavily. He's still trudging on, but at half speed. Down that's along that mini pathway, valley kind of thing. Anyway, and there towards. Barakai doesn't attack. Barakai, you've just seen like daggers fly from. Well, no, you didn't even see anything fly. You just saw them kind of scream, all that commotion happen up towards there. You are You know about the two that are up the top on the cliffside there.
Yep.
And
Well, that's really good because that's exactly 40 feet away.
yep.
Gonna. What I want to say. I will rage a little harder.
Yep.
I will rage me a little harder and I will run up the hill. Get myself to that point.
Yep.
I will attack into the green boy who is a cultist. Kobold.
Cultist.
Cultist, cool. I'll attack into the cultist. And hopefully do damage, or probably not. For a 14.
For 14. It. So you ran up next to it? Yep.
Yep.
So, if you didn't run up next to it, it would have had 3/4 coverage, so it would have had +5 AC. But because you have ran up next to them, they no longer have that.
Yep.
So it hits.
Beautiful. What we want. So we'll do that. And almost max damage.
Oh. Oh, which one are you going on? The black one?
Green. Green one.
Is it
Sorry,
green?
yeah, black one.
Yeah.
No, sorry. They've got a green glow effect on them. No, the black one.
With one swing, you rush up there. You feel the blood rushing in your body and your arms, and you run up that slight incline, come around, and with a full body slice down onto that cultist, cutting through its neck and torso, slicing down and obliterating.
Absolutely punted him up.
Yep.
And I'm probably not close enough to get the multi-attack in. Or the extra attack, sorry, so I will very menacingly stand over the top of that body and just stare down the orange guy.
You're literally 5 feet away from getting the multi-attack.
Yes. I only need an extra 5 feet, but that's all good. We got next turn to get him.
Yes. And with that, Doldos. You have the
Yes.
You have the cultist that's in front of you. You saw the haunted spirit appear, slice, hack, literally like that red cross that's on top of it. That was like the motions it did on it, and then the other two have started fleeing away. But you do have those two directly in front of you.
Okay. So Doldos is going to use his Sea Serpent's Wrath battle axe to attack the cultist. That is
Nice.
dirty
30-20.
20. Rolling for damage. 8.
And is there anything else you want to do?
I'll make a second attack. Does that hit?
Yep, that hits.
Rolling for damage again. 5 slashing damage.
Yep. So you pull out your Sea Serpent's Wrath, the Great Axe, and with it you, from what you saw of the Haunted Spirit with the crossing motion, you imitate that on this cultist, and with it you hacking away almost like a big tree. cultist staggers back with each blow, and its torso opening up with the connection of the blade slicing through the light armor that they do have, and releasing the blood, and it staggers back even further, falling to the ground and twitching with its last nerves of life.
Sweet. Bonus actions. Can't do anything else. I end my turn.
Cool. Eleanor, you just seen Doldos hack this thing away. This cultist down.
I'm gonna try to hit the cultist again. Let's see if I hit. Good.
Yep, that hits.
Weird. Five damage.
Yep. And are you going to use your bonus action with your blade, or are you?
Yes, I will. And
Spiritual
will it
weapon, that's
hit?
what it is.
Probably not.
Roll again, because the cultist is facing you, so you do have like a pincer motion. Yeah, that's better. So you get advantage on it.
Weird.
Cool. So with your mace, you rush up, hit it on the side of like its right shoulder, knocking it to the side a bit. And as it's knocked to the side, this blue glowing flame sword, not flame, sorry, glowing sword, spiritual weapon, slices down on its other shoulder as well, from behind, like across its shoulder blade. Staggers forward, taking deep breaths. And you can see from the blood starting to come out from both sides of its body. It is taking deep breaths, looking at you. Yeah. And now it is. Is that one's looks up at you. I'm going to fight to the death before I will let you all make it to the others. And as it does, it swings its club at you, Eleanor. And you chuckle at his feeble attempt as the club swoops past you and misses. Uzaan, from where you are, you saw Barakoa rush up and hack away at this. Hack away at the cultist, and he's just standing there menacingly, looking at the other one.
Doing what he does best.
Yeah.
I want to use all my movement and get sort of over here behind my spirit of death. And if I Eldritch Blast this dude with the yellow ring,
Which one? Oh, yep.
Do I get advantage on him still?
Well, he's the one
He's
just.
running away,
He's not running away.
isn't he?
No.
I thought all
No.
3 of them were running. Oh, no, he's
No.
not there.
No, because he's not frightened. The other 2 are.
Ah, okay, yeah. Oh, well. I'm still going to Eldritch Blast that guy. No, I'm not.
So you flew up and over and down. Is that
Yeah.
right? Yep.
Yeah.
So you've flown up, over, down, and you saw you could see the other ones kind of fleeing. Their backs are facing towards you, but you just see this one staring. You kind of make eye contact, and as you do, you try to shoot this wave of fire, and just kind of like gets slumped and loses by the time it gets to that tree that's right next to this shark folk here.
Yep.
Is there anything else you want to do?
I think that's it for Uzaan. We'll just skip to the Spirit of Death thing.
Yep.
He's going to attack this dude in front of him.
Yep, the orange one there. Yep.
Yeah, that one. 12 plus 3, 15.
15? No. Yeah, the Grim Reaper just turns, and as it turns and looks at this shark folk that's got battered scars on it, swipes at it. Shark folk, because this was the one that wasn't frightened. Like you see, it gives like a cheeky grin at it. I smile at the face of death. And misses, yeah.
Multi-attack. We're going to try and hit him again.
Go for it. +5, dirty 20, yeah. It hits.
Only plus 3, so 18.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Alright. Yep, that hits.
He's not frightened. I'll hit with it. So I think it's just 1d8 minus the 3.
No, it'd just be 1d8 plus 3.
I'll go with that.
And then it says plus the spell's level and necrotic damage. But you're
Yeah,
only...
but that's only if it's haunted.
Oh,
And this one's not.
Then it'd just be 1d8 plus 3. And as the shark is kind of laughing at it, it comes back with, and like the tip of the scythe gets just like a scar that the shark folk had on its across its torso, because they're not wearing armor on them. It just kind of looks down and sees the bit of blood coming from it, licks it. You call that a slice? And it doesn't have any other attacks, does it?
No, that's it, brother.
Yeah. What health does it have? Okay, yeah. So it's got 40 health. Yep, HP.
Yeah. And an AC of 15.
Cool. I just realised this dude wasn't actually on the combat list. Like from when we swapped, like it's fine. I'll just leave it what it is now. But from when I swapped the maps. Yeah, it didn't. For some reason, it just didn't add all of them on there. So I've added them, but you know. So next round will be pretty much the ones that weren't on it are on the round. If you're all cool with that.
Again, no.
Cool, good. Go for gold.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
Yeah. Okay, something's jumbled up. Yep. So these ones are they still frightened even though they've moved out of reach? Is that right? Or they just haunted? And I have to do another saving throw.
No, the target remains haunted until it dies, the spirit disappears, or the spirit uses this action again.
Okay, cool.
They're still haunted.
Still haunted. So they are still fleeing away. Because it literally goes like both their turns.
Yeah, but they can't. Like they're scared of the Reaper. They can still attack everyone else. If I'm reading this right.
Okay. But they're still fleeing.
Yeah.
And this one.
They just have a disadvantage.
Yeah. Then it was this cultist. So they actually rolled pretty crap for them anyway. So it's their turns now. So the shark folk. I'll add them in now. Sorry for all this dumb confusion stuff. I should have sorted that out. The shark folk licked its blood, and it's like, as the other two were fleeing out of the way, actually, before they moved, you can now hear Uzaan, and he is shouted toward them. Quickly, make it back and let them know that they're coming. And they are fleeing. That's why they were running, not engaging in combat. Sorry, Uzaan, that was my answer. That I was meant to say before. But with that, the shark folk turns around and pulls out his grey axe and goes to swing it at the haunted spirit. The haunted spirit just motions backwards as this swooping great axe misses it, and sees you, Uzaan, and just its pupils dilate, and you can see the frustration and the anger building in its body. The cultist behind actually pulls out its short bow. Can't get to you, Uzaan, because of the trees kind of in the way, but he moves this and goes to shoot an arrow at you, Doldos. Pulls out short bow. DC. Did you only see only 13, Doldos? Yes, he is. I would assume he would answer me. And
Surely not. It can't be 16. 13, sorry.
It can't be, can it?
Surely
Oh,
not.
it is.
What?
It is. Barracars is 15, Ellen is 19.
Wow, it actually is 13, Doldos.
You're a barbarian, is that right?
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, okay.
There he is.
My ass.
AC.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was higher.
I thought it was 2. Let me look at my inventory, see if don't have any, because I don't have any
I'm a
armor.
warlock. My AC is 14. It's higher than yours.
Well, barbarians don't wear armor. That's the point.
But like,
Yeah, but
is maybe my natural armor is only subclass, maybe.
Yeah, because you're a shark. I think, yeah, shark folk have a natural armor thing that increases their AC.
It's part of, I think, the Totem Warrior subclass. You get a natural AC of 15. That's why I pick it, because they just naturally get given a 15.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, because I thought mine was at least 15, unless I've done something to change it.
I don't reckon you would have. I don't reckon it sounds like it is what it is. Like what you've chosen. And yeah, it is true. Like, you're not wearing any armor. So. That's right.
I'm a cold satyr barbarian. I'm freezing.
Well, with that, an arrow flies through the night, landing into your collarbone, taking 7 points of damage. And that's it. It's actually gonna move closer. Vane.
Hello.
Hello.
Now that I've thrown my daggers away, I am gonna have to use my crossbow. So I'm gonna go for the guy who is not as injured.
The one up
The one that's... Yeah, I'm just trying to get the right thing on this guy. Yeah. Ooh.
It's... What'd you roll? 17? It hits.
Excellent. Not as excellent, but that's okay.
So, you moving... Are you trying to... Before you pull your crossbow out, are you going to try to stay as hidden as possible?
Yeah, I sort of imagine that I'm like squatting on the side now so that I can like access all of my pockets and bits and pieces. Like I'm not laying on my tummy or anything like that.
Yep. Let's do a stealth roll.
Okay.
For shits and gigs. Yeah, look. For shits and gigs, I was right. It doesn't matter. No one.
Doesn't matter.
You popping to your tippy toes to pull out stuff from your pockets and your quiver. Get your short bow.
I imagine my tippy toes have tippy toes.
Like shark fins have shark fins.
Yeah, that's right.
And with those extra tippy toes, no one hears you pop up to them, and you pull the arrow down. One silently goes through the dark of the night, pierces down on the acolyte. Doesn't get him in the head, which you would have hoped for, but instead hits him down through the arm, and because of the angle that you got it, it's actually pierced into his left side and his right side, and puncturing into his wound. Help! And he's falls to the ground and puts out his arm to the wounded one in front of him. Remember me. And falls there, twitching.
Awesome. And now I'm gonna climb down, please.
Yes. Yeah. Let's roll another stealth roll, because this guy is right there. Surely you start moving, something might.
Surely he's got to see me now. Surely. Let's find out.
Let's see if that little bit of life in him. He's nah.
No.
So this is how rogues should roll stealth checks,
That's
right?
right.
Yeah. And you so attached to the wall, to the cliff face, like not even like a Spider-Man. Like you have like these, what are they called? Like in the first original Spider-Man, how he's got with Tobey Maguire, and you can see it coming out of his fingers.
The little hairs.
Yeah, the little hairs, right? That's what's like just grow out of your fingers, and you just scurry down. But no one, like he's on his last breath of life, and he doesn't know that you're standing right next to him as you climb down there. And
that's the end of my turn.
Unaware of his immediate surroundings, he heard his ally die behind him. He's gonna actually start retreating, crawling away, and only at half speed, which moves him to there. Because he saw Barakai hack away, and he's starting to retreat. Barakai, you are standing there menacingly looking at
This poor man that's about to die. So I will take a nice little 5-foot step forward over the carcass of his friend.
He's starting to pant at you. Oh, no.
And we will swing at him with our great axe. A 15.
It hits. 'Cause you're lucky he doesn't have 3/4 covers.
For a total damage of not very much. 9, sorry.
Yeah, so he puts his hand, like sees you like coming towards him, he takes a few steps back, and like puts his arms up to protect, but your great axe hacks at him like from the side, like a tree trunk, getting him at his torso. Still barely standing, like staggering backwards. You pull out your great axe. He's still, you can see he's still standing, still alive.
Yep. Well, that extra attack is coming straight for him. For 26. So, yeah.
Nice.
And we'll do it for how much damage? 15.
Oh. With that, he puts his arms back up. Please, I'll give you anything, please. And with his last words, you swoop at him on the other side of his torso and hacking at him, slicing at him, cutting him in half. His top of his torsos, and then you just see the intestines like jellyfish, like hanging out, like. And as he falls down to the ground in half, and his legs almost stand up for a little bit as well while that happens, and then they just flonk to the ground.
Dramatically plonks.
Yep. Plonk. That's not flonk. Plonk.
So, well, since I moved 5 feet, oh yeah, I can plonk myself. Right. Yeah. Because he's 2 above there trying to run away, right?
Yep.
Yep, well,
But you don't know that. From where you are, you just saw them kind of running up.
yeah.
Yeah, running up almost to meet you.
Yep. Cool. I'll run down and meet them. They're not getting past me without an opportunity attack. Alright.
And Doldos.
Yeah.
You saw Eleanor trying to take down the acolyte in front of you, or next to you, I should say. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
Let's.
Oh, and you
go,
just took an arrow
like-
as well. Sorry, you took an arrow.
Another arrow.
No, before. Sorry, before.
Oh, yeah. Just gonna use my Sea Serpent's Wrath once more.
Yep.
I feel like that misses. Does it miss? 11.
Yes, this is.
Then I'm going to roll again. 18.
That hits.
And a 5 for damage. I'm going to swing at its arm.
Like downward? Like a downward hack?
I'll just. Coming from the side, like just.
Yeah. Like you're cutting down a thick tree. The first one, you swoop at it and it takes a step back, dodges the attack, and then with that, it almost kind of steps into your swooping attack, and you get into the like the bicep elbow area and hack through, cutting through the elbow. The limb falls to the ground. Oh, no, please, no more. And like puts his hand up, and you can see blood starting to gush out of it. I'll help you with it. I'll help you. Please, no more. Please save me. I can't take it anymore. It's still alive, but losing. You can see it's losing a lot of blood quite fast.
Mm.
And I think Eleanor ducked out. She did.
Or something.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I guess I'll just roll for her. I'm assuming something happened to she's bad. That's right. I will just follow what she would attack with. Her mace and spectral weapon. With her mace, she rolls. Oh, I was meant to roll for everyone. Damn it. If it wants to roll. Can anybody see that? Cool. She swings the mace at the wounded. Or did you, Doldos, did you want to do anything with him? Or are you just gonna let him die?
He's begging and pleading. Let's see if I've got anything in my inventory that I could use to at least save him, I guess.
Well, you just did hack off his arm.
Rude. I guess I'll use a bit of my rope as act as like a tourniquet to stop the bleeding.
Can you do a medicine check, please? before we move to Elra's turn, but yeah.
Sure. Sure thing. Oh fuck, that's a wisdom check. That's gonna be awful. Come on, high roll, high roll. Damn it.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
so
I do not know medicine. What is medicine?
you pull the rope out, and he's like, "You just did this to me. Why? Why?" And like as you go to tie the rope around his arm, it's just like the knots that you might have learnt on your ventures so far. That just nothing is coming to you as you are like trying to make some kind of pressure to stop the bleeding. He's like, "Do you even know what you're doing?"
I'm trying my best. Would you rather die, or would you rather me try to help you?
Well, will you let me live? And you can see blood is like getting all over the rope now, and like it's really starting to come out, and you can see he's losing colour in his face, and he's starting to sway a bit too.
Elena, well, like Shadon's like, do like heal his arm or something, make it stop bleeding. I'm sure it'd be more useful for us alive than dead. And so Elena, yeah, I'll do that. No.
So she does have cure wounds. So are you all happy to do that? Her to cure wounds? I assume she would, right? She'd want the cleric within her.
Yeah, she'd be happy to do that, I would think.
Yeah, so she just why did it only come to? Anyway. So a total of so Eleanor walks up and like places her hands down on the elbow, where the bleeding is coming in. This aura appears from her hands, and you can see it's starting to close over the elbow, and it's just leaving like a nub on there, almost like a end of a sausage there. And the bleeding has stopped, and he's, thank you, but you will not. And he pulls out his his scimitar and goes to swing at you, Doldos. Hey, fool! And as he goes to swing at you, you see it coming, and he swipes at you, and you swiftly scamper to the side, dodging the blow, dodging the swipe at. Uzaan, you are there, and you just kind of saw all that happen over behind you. There, you piqued your interest as you heard like the gashing, like the cutting, the screaming of the pain, and then the healing. The usual has drawn attention to you. So. Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, can I hear you now?
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I was like, oh, there's something going on. Like, it's awfully quiet.
For a minute there, so did I. Just didn't want to do anything. But I'm gonna try and start a fight with this guy, I think. So I'll fly sort of to sort of this tree.
Yeah.
And we'll hit him with that Eldritch Blast again, hopefully.
The yellow cultist, that one up there, is that right?
Yep, that guy.
Yep. So you're, yep. Yeah, and yeah, that hits.
10 damage.
Yeah, so you fly up, and because you saw the arrow fly across, pierce Doldos, you've gone to seek revenge, swooped over, and as you swoop, shot this wave of. We agreed it wasn't fire. We've always just gone with fire, haven't we? Was that right? Was this conversation?
Oh, wait, yeah, that means yeah. You've given the fire element, which was because my radiant soul adds another +5 to it, so it'd be 15 damage instead of 10.
That's right. I knew there was a conversation we had about this, and I'm glad we remembered, because this, and as it's almost like you're doing a Kamehameha, and as it's like building up and driving down onto this cultist, and also past him as well, and within the wave of flames burning the grass and the trees around, you can hear this high-pitched scream, and his body and skeleton armor, everything he possessed, fades to ashes within the flames, and all that is left on the grass is this huge black streak of kind of small flames still on the grass and the tips of the trees in the night.
I feel like after seeing that, Uzaan would just spit at the corpse and be like, not my Doldos.
And is obliterated. And now it is the death's turn.
Yeah. And he's still in that fight with the
Yeah.
guy with the orange.
And as we all know, that shark folk love the one-on-one fights. You gotta do Faehîde first.
Yeah, that was a hit, wasn't it?
No, that was a D12.
That was just a D20. Was it? Lucky. 10 plus 3, 13.
Misses.
We'll try again for the multi-hit. 13 plus 3, 16.
The shark folk steps back with each swipe and just grinning, like laughing at the scythe, missing him.
Even with a 16?
Yeah.
Shit.
Dragonborn. So the two that are fleeing. Yeah, 16 misses. The two that are fleeing pause and see Barakai blocking their way, and this is the one at the front. And like, you know, they still have weapons and stuff on them, even though they are still fleeing. And pulls out its sword. It's actually got a long sword, this Dragonborn. if you're going to stand in our way, I'm going to take you down.
Beauregard just stands there and just grins, pleased by the challenge.
Challenge you shall get, and it rushes up with its longsword, and it gets a multi-attack with its longsword, but also disadvantage because it is frightened still. So swings its first one at you. You're just still grinning. It misses, like just swipes almost like thin air that's not even close to you. And the second one does the exact same. It's just like swinging this huge longsword at you, and you're just standing there, almost with your arms folded, and just smiling at it.
Just stare down at him, swatting at flies. I see.
Yes, and soon it will be you that I'll be swatting. And it turns and says, "Peasant, get him!" And the bandit rushes up as well. I guess if I... Oh, that's right. Yep. Yeah, rushes up to also swing its short sword at you with disadvantage. Just swatting more flies around you, like these blades are coming at you, and you are just picture you just standing there with your arms folded and just kind of maybe not even moving actually. And these swords are swiping down at you. You can see the frustration in them as they're missing. The Sharkfolk down here is eagerly waiting to swing its greatsword at the deathbed. And as it does, it swings its first one at what is it 15? Is that the AC?
Yeah, 15 for that one.
Okay. Swings, and the death spirit moves back and then rolls again, swinging the great axe, and the spirit's just like gliding from side to side, missing, dodging these attacks from the shark folk. Now you can see he's starting to get well, actually, Uzaan, from where you are, you can see the frustration from behind. And he's starting to shake and get angry by missing the death spirit. And Vane, goes back to you. Up in the shadows there, you've watched the acolyte. Oh no, the cultist starts scampering away.
Yes. Just how close to death is he looking?
Can you
Is he on his last legs, or
well, he's not on his
of...
legs. He's crawling away, still bleeding.
So he's cooked.
He's
cooked. I was just trying to weigh up whether or not we might get a bit of intel from him. Does he look like he has any useful information? Because we're here to find out about why I can't remember what his name
Vezok.
is, why he's why is he doing all of these bad things, and we're just killing people who might be able to tell us the answers. Is that right?
Well, you've been doing lots of killing, so
I know, and I've got a thirst for blood. I've also just remembered what we're actually meant to be doing.
I think that's everyone's like, yeah, let's kill, fight.
Kill them all, but we need someone to answer some questions.
Yeah.
Does this guy give the vibe that he would be able to answer any questions?
Well, there's only one way to find out, really.
Shall we? Alrighty. Well, I'm
You're
just
still
gonna...
hidden. You're still super hidden as well. Like, he doesn't know you're.
That's right. He's got no idea that I'm there.
No.
Is my dagger still in him and my throwing star?
Yes, they are.
But the other one that I killed,
It's still.
he pulled the dagger out, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yeah, and threw it and just tossed it to
Yeah.
the ground.
Cool. Well, I might go and actually, I'll just use my short sword in case, but I just want to use it to like intimidate him. So I'm
Can
gonna
you
just walk.
roll for
over to
intimidation
him.
once you do?
Yeah. Let's see how intimidating I am, because my intimidation, like my modifier, is so shit. Oh no, that's pretty good. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna like go to him with my short sword out and say, start crawling the other way, and I'm going to gesture towards Barakai.
And Barakai, are you going to? So did you yell out? So did you yell out to him?
No, I'm talking to the guy that's crawling. Like, I just want him to start crawling towards Barakai.
Okay, so do you just grab him, and what do you do with your short sword?
I'm just pointing it at him. I don't want to touch him.
Okay, you see.
I assume he's all bloody and yucky.
Commanding him to crawl.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So you walk up to him, and he
And
gets
say, start crawling the other way.
gets startled and sees you. Have you been there the whole time?
And I'm just going to lean in really, real close to his ear and be like, start crawling. And then I'll pull my dagger and my throwing star out of him.
You're so twisted. I love it.
I don't think I'm gonna make it that far. Can you help me? I'll do it, but can you help me? And he's taking deep
yuck.
breaths.
Okay, well, I'll sheath my short sword, my dagger, my throwing star. Can I see my other dagger?
Yeah, you can see you.
The one-
You got pretty good, really good
Cool,
night vision.
I'll grab that
Yep.
and sheath it also, and then I'll just grab him by the ankle and start dragging him.
This isn't what I pictured. And, like the rocks are kind of like bumping into his. And then, how far are you going to drag him down?
Well, I think as far as I can. So, oops, what's going on here? I'm using the wrong thingy. So 30 feet of movement is like here-ish. But would I be able to move that far if I'm dragging him? Like, surely that's a bit heavy and tricky.
Yeah. So it will be like half your movement speed, but I will get you to do an athletics check just to see, if you can get full range. 30, how strong you're feeling.
God. She's never strong. She's just dexterous. Let's find out.
You've got no modifiers on your.
0.
Yeah.
Maybe can I start trying to drag him, and then instead I'll just start I'll go behind him and like kick him in the bum.
Well, he's going to be facing the other way. Like, his head's going to be up towards, like, away from Barakai, and so you're going to be trying to drag his legs, like, so you're walking backwards towards Barakai. That's how I pictured it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're hunched over, like straining, and he's like with each kind of feet that you are dragging, he's and you can really feel the burn in your legs, and what, you wouldn't stop and then kick him in the butt? Is that alright?
Yeah. Yep. But only if I can if I can get him muck up on all fours. But if he's like real cooked, I guess he'll just kind of lay there and I'll drag him a bit further later on.
Yeah, so he just goes with you. I guess you just kick him just out of mere frustration.
I just kick him because I'm annoyed that this is hard. I'm like, this is why I stay in the shadows. Like, I do not want to touch you, and this is hard work. Like,
and you just kick him in the leg.
Hold up.
Some of these painful sounds so wrong.
So what are you? What are your plans? You're just dragging him towards Barakai, and then are you gonna?
I just want to see what like I just want to get the vibe from the rest of the team. Like, do we want one alive to ask questions for? Like, here's one I found.
So Barakai he's right there.
I might yell out and be like, do we want to question this one? He's heavy.
Because it is Barakai. Barakai, it is your turn right now, but you do have the two in front of you that are swinging swords at you.
I'll just make a generic call out. I won't even look fucking away. I'll just scream out, fucking wait! And I will then take my swing at... Oh look, we'll swing at the mercenary. And hopefully we can hack through the mercenary in 1 or 2 hits. Or not.
Were you going for the red one?
Yeah, whichever one's the mercenary.
Yeah, this one here. Yep.
I'm gonna say his AC is more than 11.
Yes, it is. And you swing at, you're like, fucking wait! And then you swing at him, and he ducks down below as the great axe swings past him.
Well, we'll do the extra attack, and hopefully that'll 15 extra attack at him.
It hits.
Give us a fat, juicy number, please. 17.
So you swing and he dodges it, and as he comes back up, you swipe down instead. You're hacking downward at him to make sure your swipes don't miss. And as you do, it hits him on the top of the head and pulverizes his. You can see an eye on each side of the great axe as it slices down, and hacks away at him. Blood and brain and bones crunch away from the great axe as you hack down on it and rip it out, and falls down. The dragonborn next to him, so he obviously obliterated him, and the dragonborn next to I don't know how we could. So lost for words at what has just happened in front of him. Meanwhile, I was about to say meanwhile, Vane's just like,
yeah.
I feel like Vane, you would have your hand on your hips and almost like Sonic the Hedgehog, like tapping your toes, kind of like waiting for Barakai.
Yeah, I'm like, get this over with. Or do you want me to shoot one of them? Like, let's go.
And
I will bonus action bite into
this one.
Into the dragonborn.
Yep.
Here for 24.
Love to see it.
Yeah, and you do.
Fine. Max damage on 11.
Oh, and from the blood and everything that's just come from this mercenary, the guts, I feel filled with the smell of blood. It just dilutes your I just almost picture your eyes just full black now, and your nostrils are flared, and with it you jump at the Dragonborn and take this huge, as it's looking at the remains of the person next to him, like everything that's happened. He's just unaware of you lunging at him with this big, wide, almost 180-degree open mouth, and as you bite down on its neck, you start tasting the scale. You feel the scales in your teeth as you grit down on it and release it, taking this huge chunk. And the muscle's kind of like strainy muscle as well, and it's like bigger cheese, kind of like pulling out. And and he's just absolutely like starting to lose color in the scales, holding his neck as blood is starting to really flow out of this huge chunk on his neck. Still standing on his feet.
Oh god, couldn't quite get him. That's alright.
And then I would imagine you just go, fucking wait, again.
No, I'll just turn back and see like, you fucking see what I did? You shit on my first swing!
And Vane's like, that was cool. Chomp chomp.
Chomp chomp.
Jump, jump, jump,
Jump.
jump.
Meanwhile, Doldos, you have just been a part of trying to heal this. You say first you've hacked away at this alkali, and now you've healed up, got Eleanor to heal up the wound, and he's turned on you again, and he's not fully, like, because he's got only one arm now, but you can see that he's quite restored, full of health, full of life.
Oh, lovely. Well, in that case, because you're dead. He is going to use his Sea Serpent's Wrath to hopefully cut off his head. 14.
Yeah, it hits.
Lovely. Ooh, nice. N.
See, look, you are absolutely pissed that this acolyte's turned against you as you've tried to heal it, and, just to be a bit friendly, which is out of your nature. You're quite selfish in your ways, but you felt, this
Selfish. More like
this streak of goodwill comes at you very rarely, but now you know why it doesn't, because it always turns back on you. And with that rage, you jump out with your great axe, so your battle axe, and you hack at its head. I try to help, is what I would imagine you'd do as you hack its head off. Lopping it off.
Yeah, Doldos would be like, this is why I don't trust people. This is why I work alone. This is why I try to be by myself.
And he tries to stop, like, as you are hacking, you can see the stub of his arm is trying to stop it kind of like flails around the head. You finally end up hacking off, because it's quite hard to get through the neck, the vertebrae bone, and when you do, falls limp, twitching, and his eyes and the head rolls up and looks at you in this one last
Mm.
glare before its pupils roll in the back of its head.
Nice. So it's dead. Doldos is going to move over here and use his javelin to hit this one.
Yep.
That hits.
No, it doesn't. You
It doesn't.
I rolled a 16 before and that didn't hit, bro.
Oh, I must have not been paying attention. My bad.
So he is a huge shark folk, and his wits are about him with when it comes to combat, and his senses around him, and he sees you rush up, and the javelin flies over and like lands in the tree behind. Ding! Hits the tree. He's like this grin, just like gonna have to get better, aim down low next time. Just laughing at you with this big grin.
Well, being that, I'll activate another rage.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
Eleanor didn't come back, so I'm just going to move through her moves. I would play that she would move her blade up to there. That's within range, isn't it? Yep. Exactly there. Just to clarify. Yep, so the spectral weapon can actually move 20 feet in its turn. So that was 10 to 10. Oh, that's probably actually so there. Then she can also move 30 feet. Which is there. As she walks past, she looks at the body and the head, shakes her head, and Doldos looks at you. You tried. And then her mace is out of reach, but her spiritual weapon isn't. So the spiritual weapon is going to slice at the shark folk, and with it slicing down, the shark folk saw that coming, and this blue sword going to swipe at him. He shifts to the side and smirks. Your magic spells won't work here on me. And Uzaan, are you feeling?
Yeah.
You can. You're on the ground, aren't you, or are you flying? You're
I'm flying.
Oh, you're flying. So you would have saw. How high are you flying?
Yeah, 30 feet, I guess.
Okay. You wouldn't have seen Barakai in the I guess that passageway there. But you can see Vane standing there, or you saw her dragging. She appeared and started dragging the cultist in the distance there. You can just see her because the trees go down a little bit there, and you kind of get a bit more of a better angle. But because Barakai is directly behind those trees there, it makes it a bit harder to see.
So I want to fly another 30 feet, or maybe another 20 feet straight up, but move sort of 10 feet this way, hoping to just sit, like, so I can try and see Barakai and Vane. And I want to yell out to them to stop playing with their fucking food. We need your help over here.
Sorry, Dad.
And turns out this dude's harder to kill than I thought.
So I.
And then I'm gonna. Yep.
Look, I don't think Vane would be able to, because she's about 70 feet away from you, so she's a fair way away. Can you do a performance check for me to see if you can yell loud enough? No, you need a good voice for that.
Yes.
Yeah, and you do, right? And you bellow it. And bats flock from the trees as you yellow it. Yellow it. You bellow it.
Yellow it.
And it's like bats fly from the trees. And you yell out, "Stop playing with your fucking phone."
I need your help.
And they stop and they look and they just see this warlock flapping its wings, floating in the sky.
And then I want to Eldritch Blast that dude. Can I still do that?
Yeah, look, because you're just in. You're not interacting with an object. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah, well, you're not interacting with an object. You're just yelling at him. So it's like just dialogue. That's fine. Yeah, and that hits.
16 damage.
What is it, 16 damage?
Yep. 11 plus the 5 from my radiance.
Now, Barakai, did we discuss shark folk have a fire resistance?
I feel like I remember that.
Yeah, I think you did too.
Yeah. So,
They should be able to see in the dark.
Yeah. So, it's only half damage. So it is only, which is only will be so 8 damage. And yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you get the +5 with the radiant.
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering where that went. Okay. So you've flown up, shouted at them, and sent down this Eldritch Blast on him. And he's kind of just standing there, and the flames, the radiant flames going like flickering around him and kind of like hugging around the front of his chest. And you can see he looks back at you and has this big toothy grin stretching right up to the back of his thick head. We'll finish this round and then we'll call it for the session. Are you all cool with that?
Yeah, all good.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, especially after this work week. Oh, fuck me. Oh, for like the past. Oh, sorry.
yeah, no, that's fine.
So, like, yesterday and the day before, and the past 2 weeks, the same group of kids have come in and stolen about at least close to $1,000 worth of product, and the police still haven't caught them.
Wow.
And they are local to the area. They go to the local high school. Two of them are brothers. And I was like, if these fuckers come in at an hour before closing and steal shit, I'm going to be fuming because I have to do 2 reports, one on the company reporting system and one on the police system, and that takes an hour if you know what you're doing just to fill everything out. And I'm like, thank goodness they didn't come in, because I'm like, why would they be out? It's raining. And every time a kid, never know. And every time a kid, like a person that looked like they're just like fresh out of high school camp, walked in the store, I'm like, my eyes were deadlocked on. I was like, you better not fucking steal anything. I'm sick and tired of these kids' bullshit.
Is that when you like walk down?
But yeah.
Would you walk down the aisles and just kind of like pretend like you're moving bottles, but you're actually watching them? Like straightening up bottles on the aisles and stuff? That's what I would do.
It's better if we are behind the counter, because we're not allowed to stop them from taking the product. It's better if we just stay behind the counter, because at least we have that buffer if they do attempt to do something.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because my colleagues during Christmas, the Christmas Eve last year, 2 of my colleagues got fired because they tried to intervene some girls stealing alcohol, and one of them got their head stomped on.
Oh.
My co-worker, not one of the girls. So,
wow.
The only reason they got fired, not because they got hit, is because they broke protocol. So, you know.
Oh, the silver lining. Wow.
Yeah, the silver lining. Like, I'm like literally we went to the break room in Woolworths. I'm like, isn't like, and I literally said through tears, like, isn't one of the rules like don't touch them, don't get in their way? And my co-worker's face just like daggers, was just like don't look at me like that. Like, I'm not the one that broke fucking protocol. So it is what it is. But yeah, I'm glad that none of them came in today.
Yeah, that's...
The day after not stealing my money, just company stuff. Have at it, I ain't putting my life on it.
Yeah, that's it. You know.
Yeah, no point. There's no point risking it at all. It's liquor. Just gonna kill their livers in the long run.
Yeah.
True.
Well, speaking of breaking protocol, the Dragon Ball with its a huge chunk taken out of its neck is the one that's in front of you, Barakai. Taking deep breaths. What do you want? He looks at like Vane standing over his ally that's barely breathing. Somehow he's managed to stay alive this long. He's unsure. From the blood trail stretching up into the passage, you can only guess. And he's, what? Who are you? And what do you want?
Smile down on him and go, do you know Vezok? Where Vezok is?
I know where. Actually, can you roll an intimidation, please?
Cool. I can do that.
Or persuasion, however you want to ask.
We'll do intimidation.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Average.
Look. I know Vezok turned against his own kind. Just like I have. You see, he's like really trying to push against his neck, and he's like closed his eyes and looking down at the ground. You can see his remorse is starting to come. But there are other leaders like Vezok. They're all working together, and I know where they are. But please, even if I don't make it out of here alive, send a message to them.
And I will look at him and go, "Don't worry. You can come tell the message yourself when we take you with us to go see him."
How kind of you, but I think I'd rather die here than have to go back to them. And he pulls out a short sword. Tell Rezmir, fuck you, and you'll never get what you want. And he slices across his neck and falls
That's
forward.
the tea. Oh my god.
Falls forward.
Wow.
That's the tea, Hunty. Yes, Queen Slay, you murdered that shit.
And he drops the short sword. And this pool of blood circles around him.
Just making a note of that. Resna, and then in quotations, fuck you. Just jotting that down.
Fuck Resnar now.
Rezmir.
Right. Roll to fuck.
Yeah.
Resmir, okay.
You'll never get what you want.
You'll never get what you want. That's right.
Unfortunate.
Dookie.
Well. Fucking bitch. What a pussy. Couldn't even let me kill him.
Lame. The one that I've got's real keen though.
And meanwhile, the shark folk in front of the... Wait. Oh, Uzaan, we didn't do your death spirit, dude.
I got too caught up in everything else that was happening. I completely forgot he was there.
Yeah. We need to add him to the combat track to remember. Alright, do his... I'll let him go now. Yeah, so he's going to do his double multi-attack.
First one is nothing.
Nah, doesn't hit.
Oh, that is such an inconvenience block.
From the fire that's come from the Eldritch Blast and like came over the front of him, the death spirit swipes it at Sharkfolk, and he's just smiling. And obviously, he is oblivious of what just happened up with Barakai there, because he had a bit of flame, like this Eldritch Blast going over him, and this Grim Reaper trying to attack him but missing both times.
He tried.
And last attack for the night, he goes to swipe at the Grim Reaper, misses, and he goes for another swipe at him with his multi-attack, and I've been rolling so bad. And he's just shouts in frustration, veins popping out of his thick neck and his thick head.
I thought you meant me, and I was like, no, I'm not. God.
Vane, you're still tapping your foot at Barakai. And that's it for the night. That's it for the session.
Vane.
Yay, thanks, friend.
And she's... Vane's fic Vane is very vain.
Veins.
Vain, so vain.
I feel like that's what you'd be humming while you're
Get
waiting.
the fuck The rain.
Yeah, that's her like background track.
If she's ever to enter like a WWF wrestling match, that's her song on her as she enters. You're so nice.
Oh dear. Alright, well, I'm an old person, so I need to go to bed now.
So do I. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. I gotta go to
Bye,
work
friends.
tomorrow.
So,
See everybody next week.
so everyone, thanks. everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks everyone that joined, and I hope you enjoyed the night, and I hope my internet kind of sorted itself out. I felt like it did, felt like it was okay, everything went smoothly, and this combat actually took so much longer than what I thought, so which was great because it just means I got so much more prepared for the next few sessions, so which is cool. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Make sure you are following and subscribe to Epic Tales Enchanted Tomes. I'm your host, WT Smith. See you next time as they try to defeat this unbeatable, untouchable shark folk, and see if Vane can get what she wants out of that cultist as it slowly dies. Thank you, and see you next time.